everyone, I'm Nikki Pursuit and welcome back to my channel. I want to apologize for a few things before I get into this video. Number one, I want to apologize because a lot of my videos I've tried to schedule ahead of time just so it's easier for me to get everything in place, and good timing I guess, because I got very sick over the last few days and I couldn't make anything, obviously because I was sick. I couldn't make anything that was supposed to be scheduled for today, and so I'm sorry if this video that you're watching now is going to be uploaded a little bit later than usual. I usually upload all my videos at 11:45 a.m. and today's video might be posted a little bit later just because I am literally filming the night before because I was sick, and I'm feeling a little bit better now. When you're sick, you know you don't have as much energy. Some of the things that make you sick linger for a few days, and that's like the worst part about getting sick. It's not the part that's actually getting sick. It's like the actual healing process of like, oh, I might still have a headache and I might still have all these other symptoms. No, I do not have the actual virus that's going around at this moment. I did not get that, I promise. I had something else that was completely unrelated to that, and I just want to make that clear now before any assumptions are made on social media and in the comments below. Whatever, I did not get that illness. This was something else. I'd rather keep what I got to myself because I'm still kind of dealing with it now. And it isn't, again, anything serious, but I got sick. Besides, you know, the whole getting sick. When you get sick, I kind of mentioned, like, I didn't kind of mention. I posted a vlog a while back, and I feel like I almost reference this vlog in every video now, but I feel like it's really important for me to reference this vlog. I referenced a vlog a while ago where it was kind of a week in my life, and I think I only did a few days. I mentioned a lot of my depression in that video. When I get my depression, it isn't one of those things where just like I get it for a few days and it goes away. It isn't like a common cold. My depression will always be there, and it'll be up and down and very random, and it'll make me in a bad mood. And it's one of those things where it's like I can make the best of it with what I have, or, you know, not deal with it and let it kind of get to me in a way. And when I was sick, a lot of those depression signs came out, which really sucks. And so besides like not having the energy to do anything, on top of that I had my depression, and it was just like, okay, well, I'm dealing with getting sick now, and then on top of that depression decides to come in and do its thing. So it wasn't the best thing to heal through, but it was definitely a few days needed away from everything and away from everyone, and just to lay in bed and get better. And then another thing, I'm sorry my room is a bit of a mess. Again, I was sick. I had no energy. And I'm sorry if the energy thing, I'm saying energy a lot, but I'm sorry if in this video I don't seem to have a lot of energy because I am still trying to get better. I'm at a point where I feel like I'm getting texts a lot. But I feel like I'm at a point where I have enough energy to film a video, but it's also one of those things where it's like, oh, I have enough energy to film a video, but I don't have 100% like the full energy to be fully myself yet. So I'm gonna get through this video with you guys. And I don't mean that in a bad way, to get through this video, like to get it over with, but I wanted to do this video and I hope you guys enjoy it with me. I also want to bring up one other thing. I'm trying to like get through the list in my head. Oh, I said in my last fashion haul, I believe it was the Cotton On fashion haul, I'll link that down below, but when I started that video I kind of mentioned that I will talk about the quality of whatever haul I did last and tell you guys how I liked wearing it out besides just taking pictures in it. And for the Cotton On clothes, did I even say that right? I don't know, I just had a spasm. But for the Cotton On clothes, wearing those out, cozy, comfortable. I've never had many complaints about Cotton On clothing. I did mention I was gonna return one or two t-shirts because of how it was see-through and how it fit on my body, just didn't fit my body right. And I did end up returning those two shirts. But everything else I still kept, I still have, and I still plan to wear those around the holidays, and I'm very excited about it. Let's just get into today's haul. For today's haul, I don't know if you guys all know what an outlet is or a department store. I feel like a lot of you guys do know, but for those of you that don't, an outlet is an area where there are many stores that discount their clothing just so that you can get it at a better price. Now, they do have current styles and they do have old styles. They kind of have both depending on the store. And there are many stores that are, you know, name brand that are at these outlets. There are some that are just average, your typical, you know, everyday stores that you hear about. Like Like there is at my outlet that's near me, there is a Gucci store, there's Michael Kors, there's Versace, there's a lot of those name brands, but there's also things like Express, and there's other things like I'm gonna show you guys right now. I'm just mostly looking at my clothing, but there's things like Old Navy, there's Ralph Lauren, there's, you know, American Eagle, it's a mix of everything. And department stores are kind of the same way. I feel like more people know what a department store is. So department stores are like Marshalls, Macy's, Ross, where they get a big shipment of a lot of those name brands, put it into one store and discount a lot of those clothes. I'm in a group chat and they're spamming my watch because of the texts. I am so sorry if I keep looking down. But the department stores kind of mush all of what an outlet is into one store. A lot of department stores might not have all the brands that I am kind of naming off. They're kind of general brands. I know the Marshalls in California has a lot of Michael Kors. I know that they have a lot of Steve Madden as well. Those are the two like most common things that they have in women's clothing. A lot of the things that you would see again at Marshalls or Macy's are mostly the same brands. And so that's why a lot of the clothes I did get today are more from the outlets than they are the department stores, but I kind of showed both. So let's just start with the first store that I went to. And this was not from the outlets. This was from the department store, Nordstrom Rack. Here's my thing about Nordstrom Rack. Not my favorite. Here's why. Number one, they don't have a lot of the brands that I like as far as like the one near me. There's not a lot to look, you know, within the store. And number two, the discounts aren't really discounts. I feel like I could get a better deal with the brands they have at other stores. For example, I know they had a lot of Adidas, and they had a lot of Adidas being a brand I like. They had a lot of Adidas, and they had a lot of one other brand that I really like that's not coming to mind. But a lot of the things they had, as far as the brands I like, they nearly had it for twice the price that they would sell at Marshalls. So if I wanted to get a cute pair of jeans, if I could speak clearly, they would be, you know, nearly $40 at Nordstrom Rack versus I could get them at Marshalls for $16.99. So I'd rather spend my money where I can with saving and everything. But there was a few things I did get that I was able to find that I wouldn't have been able to find well at Marshalls. The first thing I got is this set of bracelets. Now, here's my thing about like jewelry and stuff. I personally love jewelry, and it's very hard for me to find the right set of jewelry because I'm very picky with the kind of jewelry I wear. And this was very cute. Now, Marshalls doesn't have a lot of cute jewelry, and I don't think I've ever really gotten anything besides one thing at Marshalls that was cute. I know TJ Maxx is better about their jewelry, but it is a slightly more pricey, you know, the right intention of like actual 14 karat gold jewelry there. So I get the pricing as far as TJ Maxx, and they have a lot more of an option. I did really like this when I found it at Nordstrom Rack, and I decided to get it. Now, I didn't really fully open it, and let me fully open it right now because I don't know how it is as far as like the clasps on it, because I don't know if it comes in like sets of two, because that's how they write it on the packaging, is 2 sets bracelet, or yeah, 2 set bracelets is what it says on the corner. So I don't know if it's 2 separate like clumped bracelets or how it works. I think that's how it is. I think like this set on top is 1 bracelet and then these 2 are 1.
I was wrong on this fact, and I want to make a correction here now. It was actually 4 separate bracelets, not 2 sets of 2, if that makes sense. It was all the bracelets that were shown in the box were all different bracelets, 4 different bracelets.
And so I think that's how it works. Does it? Some things have the compare to price. Okay, here's another thing too that's funny about department stores. Some places, I don't think Nordstrom Rack does it as much. I know Marshalls and TJ Maxx for sure does it, where on the tag, they'll have their price of whatever, you know, $5, $6, $17. They'll have the compare to price on top. Never believe the compare to price. That's my advice to you, is because some of the things that they'll compare to as far as pricing goes, they'll have the actual price. So let's say I'm getting a Tommy Hilfiger shirt from Marshalls. They'll have like it be $7.99 and the compare to price be like double that normally, which doesn't make sense. So I always look at the tags. I remember like some of them being like $89, $95, and it became $17 or $7.99 or whatever. Like it's nowhere near the compare to price. So if you're shopping at a department store more specifically, always look at the main pricing and see what you're comparing to actually, besides what the pack says at Marshalls. But anyway, what else I got at Nordstrom Rack is this pair of shorts. I know it's not the season for them, but I don't have many jean shorts that fit me well, and it's very hard for me to find jean shorts because like, I feel like my body type in particular, the sizing for my body is so common that I never find things like jean shorts or pants in general because everyone has my size. That's why I got these ahead of time. I know we're getting into the fall season. It's end of November, December, so we're pretty much in the fall season. So I don't know how much use I'll be getting out of them now, but I know for sure when like January, February, March comes around, these will be coming out no problem, depending on how much I eat in Thanksgiving, that is. But the brand is Vigos, Vigos, Vigos. I don't know how you pronounce that, but they are high-rise shorts. You guys see me wearing them in the picture. These fit me actually like perfectly. Here's the thing is, let me talk about sizing really quick. If you guys need the female sizing, for me, I'm between an 8 and a 10. For men that don't know what that means, I'm between a 28 and a 30. I'm usually a 29 on average. And usually jeans for women go between 28 and 30, which means usually an 8 or a 10. There's no like 9 usually. And so when I do find size 29, I want to grab it and steal it, and not steal. I don't steal, I promise. I want to pay for them and, you know, wear them till no tomorrow. I know one store that does 9 jeans, I think is Ross. I am thirsty. Give me one quick second. Sorry about that. But I know one store, department store that does 9 jeans is Ross. And like a lot of brand names don't do 9 jeans. It's usually, again, in even numbers. So it's really difficult for me to find the right size jean. The sizing for my body is so common, and that was it. Speaking more about jeans, I went to Express. I went to the outlet to get these. One thing about Express, and I love their jeans, and I love these jeans in particular. These are 4R Slim Super Rise Denim Perfect jeans. Don't get me wrong, I love Express jeans. They fit me well, but the issue with me wearing them is that I have to like form myself into the jean. They're not very like form friendly, and let me explain this really quick. My legs are normal sized legs. Like they're not too long. I don't want to, that sounds bad, but like I'm average for leg size. There's nothing unique that stands out to me as far as what my legs look like. The issue is I have a particularly bigger butt. It's the truth. It's something I guess deal with. But because Express doesn't really fit or form to curves, I have to wear these so much until they stretch out to my form size. And there's some jean places where it's like, you have to do that. American Eagle is one of them. I got a pair of jeans from them recently. I think I got them, I kind of mentioned them in my Con On video when I said, oh, I got a pair of jeans, but I usually don't do jean hauls. This is why. I got a pair from American Eagle in that video, and I got this pair in this video. I have to wear them so much for them to actually work on my body because, again, I have curves. I have parts to my body that are unique. Everyone has unique parts to their body, and I hope you can appreciate yours and love yours, and I really want you to love yours because I'll love them for you too. But for Express in particular and American Eagle, I very much have to form them into my body size to get them to fit. And it's so bad because I'll become so unconfident in myself in the beginning because it's like, I can't get the zipper up. And it makes me think like, oh my God, did I gain weight? What did I do? It makes me feel like I did something wrong. No one should have to feel that way. It's just how they make their jeans sometimes. That's how I tend to think about it, is my body just has to form into them. They will eventually, but it's just one of those things where for the time being, I have to have the jeans stretch out so it actually fits me. There's that. And I don't want to, like, a lot of people, I feel like, are gonna tell me, get a bigger size. I don't want a bigger size because then either the leg will be too long for me, or it just like there will be too baggy areas around me and it's like it's not worth exchanging. So I'd rather form into them than getting a baggier size. The next store I went to, Adidas. So I went here twice because the first time that I went, I was hesitant on what shirts I wanted, and like I mostly went for the shorts, and they only had one pair of shorts that were in my size, which I'm gonna show you guys first. These gray, bluish, grayish, whatever shorts. And these were the only pair of shorts they had in my size because okay, here's the weird thing about Adidas shorts. I'm normally a size large in shirt. Well, shirts too. With like being a size medium in this Adidas store, and I'm large everywhere else. So like if I go to Nike and I need a pair of shorts, I'm a large. But specifically in Adidas, I'm a medium. And this was like the only pair that was decent, I guess, that I like the design of that was in medium, so I got them. And I could basically wear these anywhere. I don't have to really narrow down having them to be pajama shorts or sport shorts or anything like that. I could basically wear these anywhere. Now that we're done with all the pants and all the shorts and stuff for this video, we're gonna get more into the shirts. Now, I fell in love with this Adidas shirt. It's a little Adidas shirt, but it's cropped on the bottom, and that's my favorite thing, is that like usually not the person that wears just straight out like logos, and I'm not big on logos. And so a lot of the Adidas shirts have their obviously logo that's straight out on the front like this one, but considering this one is cropped the way it is, I love it. They did have one other, it was kind of like a sweater that they had that was cropped the way that this shirt is, but I wasn't too sure about it. I'm mixing up my words so many times. There was a shirt similar to this that was a sweater that was cropped the way this one is. It had Christmas lights all over it, and I wasn't sure if like I'd really want to wear it anytime besides the winter, and it would feel weird to me to wear a Christmas lights. Why can't I speak a Christmas lights sweater in like the middle of February? It wouldn't make sense. I didn't get that one, and I was super tempted to, but I didn't know I wanted another sweater for the holiday season, because besides, I probably just have like one sweater or two besides whatever I got in, besides whatever I got in this haul, I only have one or two sweaters. So I felt like because of this haul, I would need more sweaters, and I did get two in this haul, and I'm really happy about that. And also like what made me consider not getting too many sweaters is because I'm in California. We're about to hit 80-degree weather this week, so it's like I don't need a lot of sweaters, and so having the few that I got, I'm super thankful for and appreciative of, or am able to use interchangeably when the season does get a little bit colder. Now this is the first I'm saying first like I got several, but this is one of the sweaters I got. And this is the one. Now, okay, here's the thing. I was kind of hesitant on this shirt because of the sleeves. If you guys see, it cuts off halfway. And I didn't know if that look would look good on me. But when I tried it on when I got home, I don't know, I just fell in love with it. I'm very happy about this purchase. Like I said, I was very hesitant in the beginning. And then when I tried it on, I was like, it suits me well. And that's one thing I always have to tell other people when they do fashion hauls or they get clothing from other stores. Don't be afraid to go out of your comfort zone a little bit, and like there's some shirts that you might think you hate on the rack, and then you try it on and you're like, that actually looks really good on me. So never doubt yourself when trying on clothing, or like wanting to try on clothing, or wanting to get clothes that you don't think you look good in. Go for it, because you honestly don't know how it's gonna look until you try it on your body. So, and vice versa, if you think something is immediately gonna look good on your body, don't always assume that it's gonna look good. I know that sounds bad, that does sound really bad, but some people I feel like get disappointed when something doesn't look good on them, and it's like, well, not everything always has to look good on your body, and that's something to accept on your body journey, I guess, is to be able to know what looks good and makes you feel confident. Anyway, that was a bit of a stump there, but we're gonna go into our very last shirt, and I got it from American Eagle. Now, I love American Eagle. I've been loving them a lot more recently. I don't know why there was a moment in time where I just didn't like them, and I need water again. Anyway, there was a moment in time where I didn't really like American Eagle, is because a lot of their clothing had the logo on it. Like I said earlier, I don't like logos. I'm not big onto logos. When I used to shop, or when I used to look through American Eagle, a lot of it had their logo all over the shirt, and I didn't like that. And then when they collabed with Ari, I think that's their sister store, a lot of their sweaters and clothing became super cute and super wearable for me, I guess. The sweater I mentioned earlier that I liked and have, how I have two sweaters and I got two more. One of them I already have is from American Eagle, and this is another one I got on this trip. This one's from Ari, but American Eagle and Ari are one store in the outlets. I got this shirt. Now, in the beginning, I actually didn't know this. I saw this when I got home, when I was trying it on. And these are like, this is a design where I'm super hesitant on in the beginning. And then I tried the sweater and I was like, because it's so oversized, it's not even noticeable and I don't care. If this was a bit tighter on me, I felt like that would have been an issue, the cut and the side. But because again, it's so oversized, I enjoyed trying it on and wearing it, and I'm actually excited to wear it out. A lot of these clothes, if not all of these clothes, I haven't worn out yet, and I literally got the shorts and the bracelets today. I'm really excited to wear these out and see how people really like them, I guess, or how you guys like any of these stuff. And I hope you guys are able to find a lot of this. And this is why I don't link the outlet stuff or really mention the design. I should, but because they're outlet stores, not everywhere has all of the designs, and I don't want to disappoint anyone that wants it and it's like, I can't find the link, because not all the stores have it. So if you aren't able to find it in your outlet store, great. Show them my screenshot my picture in this video and show it to them. Not a lot of stores have what my outlet would have or what their main store would have. So I don't always guarantee these clothes being in the store near you, or you could find it online on their clearance or their sale items. I think that's probably anyone's best bet if they want to find any of these clothes, is looking through the brand that I got and then looking in their clearance or sale section, because that's one thing I noticed is that with a lot of jewelry and stuff that I like from a little bit higher end places like Swarovski, for example, there's a couple of necklaces and bracelets and stuff that I like from them, but they're not always in store. And they do have a Swarovski outlet on my outlets near me. They actually had the necklace I have been having my eye on that's on their clearance section right now. They only had one left and it was all tangled, and I don't want to pay $114 for it, because I don't know, it's one of those things where it's like, some things I don't have the heart set to spend that much money on it. Beside the point, if you guys are honestly interested in buying any of these clothes, look on the clearance and the sale places on a lot of the websites, because a lot of them will still have the same clearance and sales online as they would in person. So I always recommend going online and checking out what they have, what a lot of the brands you like have. And if there is an outlet near you, I'd highly recommend going, because a lot of them can end up being cheaper than the department stores have it for sale. And some department stores, again, depending, have pretty cheap and good quality clothes. And that's one thing that, like, I'll always argue for department stores, is that they're not actual brands. And it's like, how are they not? They have the Michael Kors tag, or they have the Stephen Madden tag, and they have all the brand name tags on the shirt. How fake can it get? If you want it to be so fake. Wouldn't doubt that you can trust a lot of the department stores. Like I said, I always check out for tags, so there's that. I hope you guys learned a tip or two with outlets and sales and stuff with this video. You can always trust a lot of these brand name places and sales, so keep an eye out if you want a good deal on that. And there's a lot of apps like Poshmark and Mercari and other apps like that, which I'm not sponsored with, and I always forget to say it because I mention apps and then I always forget to say I'm not sponsored. But I am not sponsored by any of these apps or the Real. I can't speak tonight. But the Real is another store that you can look on online, and I know they have a couple of locations in person too, where they're like, people sell secondhand stuff that they like actually, check to see if it's real or not. And so like you could check a lot of those stores and get secondhand and help out the world by saving someone else's clothing, I guess. And I hope you learned a couple of things from this video. Anyway, this video is getting very long. I'm looking at the camera. It's almost 30 minutes long, unedited. So I should sit down and edit this. I hope you guys have a good day, a good night, a good summer whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you guys next time.